All right. Well, that really sucks. Okay. So, thank you, Talon, for texting me. I always forget with YouTube, you have to hit, you gotta hit, oh, this is so weird. You have to hit go live after you already hit live on the YouTube page. So I've been talking to myself for the start of this. But that's okay. They announced a new fighter. It's a guy from Tekken. I didn't have extreme reactions anyway, so I don't mind that it cut out part of it. But I did talk a lot about my predictions. I'm kind of annoyed. I am on. Thank you so much for texting me, Talon. I would not have noticed.
No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation.
Yeah. Anyway, new character from Tekken announced. I just freaking I hate the way YouTube does that. How you have to hit start stream twice. But that's all they've announced. You guys only missed one thing.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai.
And of course all my predictions, but that's fine. We're basically looking for Metroid. That's the bulk of it. That's just what we want.
Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural
tales. Tekken makes sense for Smash Brothers, definitely at this point. And I'm sure nobody's going to be disappointed with that release. So, there you go. I've just never played Tekken. I think I might have played it once or twice, but it's far too complicated of a fighter for my style. Of course, the only fighter game I play is Smash Brothers, but... Is this Life is Strange series? Or, yeah, Life is Strange, right? Yeah, Life is Strange. I don't know what this is, though. I've never played Life is Strange, but I hear people really like it. Okay, so that animation style didn't actually have anything to do with it. Or is this a new game? I guess it's a new game. A new Life is Strange.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered
Anytime there's a new
Nintendo Switch later this
port to of an older game on the Switch, I always think, maybe here's my opportunity to finally play it. And then I never get around to playing it, but... Yeah, I do love indie story-based games for sure.
A legendary band of heroes for hire in this thrilling action-adventure game.
What is
Jump
this?
on a wild ride across the cosmos. Overwhelm opponents.
This is No More
with
Heroes,
Star Wars
right?
Daring combat style and encounter iconic and original Marvel characters.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Very well
Call the
written.
shots for the unpredictable
Gosh,
guardians
there's something
as they
about
face
indie
cosmic
games that
threats to save
you
the
can get that
galaxy.
level of heart in that story writing. I mean, you can with AAA too, but
Marvel's
they
Guardians of the
definitely
Galaxy blasts
can
onto
focus on
Nintendo
it a lot
Switch
more.
October 26th.
Oh, this isn't No More Heroes. This is
Worms
a Marvel game.
everywhere. In this
On
real-time
Worms.
arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat. Play
I
daily
always
challenges,
loved the idea
battle
of
modes,
Worms and have just
seasonal
never
events
had
to
friends to
worm
play
your
it
way up
with.
the ranks.
I would love to
Plus,
give it
the Patchwork
a shot,
Bear
though.
outfit, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, will be
Like, I've done
available for
free
free
trials
for
of
2
like
weeks after
Worms
launch.
WMD and
A new
stuff,
map
and
of
I love
Space
watching it.
Force
I see
Showdown
people
launches
play it
with
all the
Worms
time, and it
Rumble,
looks so much fun.
wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June
But I just don't
23rd.
have
Get
that
a
player base in my
25%
circle.
discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know how I feel about the partial
Fantastical realm
3D
of
though.
World
I've
Canon
heard when
awaits.
Worms branches out to 3D,
As
it's
you
kind of like
explore
got
this
Sonic
fully
syndrome,
hand-painted world,
where
you'll
it just
customize
doesn't
a
feel
team of
perfectly right.
demigods and
By the
unleash
way, Talon,
devastating attacks
let me know
and
if the
captivating
audio needs to be
turn-based
adjusted at
combat.
all. I was saying that before I hit the second stream
Astria
button, but
Ascending launches on
um,
Nintendo Switch September 30th.
let me know if something needs to be adjusted, of course. Boy, they're just
Return
rapid
to the
firing a bunch
funny,
of them.
charming, and quirky world of 2 Point County.
I did not know this
In
was
the wholesome
from
management
Sega. I
2
thought this
Point
was from
campus, you'll build and run your very
people
own
who did
university
Planet
the
Coaster,
way
which
you want
is
it.
Frontier
Lots of
Games.
creative tools are at your disposal
it has that
to make the school
similar
yours and take your
theming to it.
educational empire to the next level. Enrollment
turns
for
out it's
2
Sega.
Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
The reason they're starting this on next year is because right now there's COVID and campuses are closed. But
A beloved series
you know.
rolls into
Oh,
its 20th
Banana? Donkey Kong?
anniversary this year.
Donkey? Wait, 20th anniversary. That's not right for Donkey Kong. I saw Nanners. Monkey Ball. Hey, that's a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting Monkey Ball. Let's get a non-iPad game Monkey Ball going. Oh, it's a collection release. That's really cool, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If it's a collection on the Switch, I'm getting. The stream's a little quiet, but they aren't really saying anything important, so it's fine. Yeah, E3 Direct has nothing important to say. Yes, I'm so down for this. Yeah, dude, Monkey Ball is great. I remember not only playing a lot on the GameCube, but on the Game Boy Advance as well. Always a fun time. Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, because the Switch has gyroscope functionality too. I wonder how that, if they're gonna include that at all. Oh, Mario Party?
Party's past, and you're invited.
DLC for Mario Party, huh?
Party Mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames. Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era,
Oh,
including
yo.
Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes.
Both of those
And
maps
when
look
we say zany,
so much more interesting than the maps they actually have.
connect blocks.
It's almost like admitting that they kind of screwed up with the level layout of the new one.
Over-the-top minigames.
But I don't know, is this a new game or is this just DLC?
With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series
Way
catalog,
better than
you'll
DK?
have a blast in this all-star
I don't know,
contest.
dude. I kind of have a
Here's
soft
little
spot for
party
DK.
favorite. All game
If they
modes work with
remade
online
Donkey Kong
play.
64, I would lose my mind.
Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other
Yeah, this looks.
partygoers
This all looks like the
worldwide.
same UI and stuff, so this is
Playing a
probably
board
just
game online with friends?
DLC, I imagine.
Save your progress
I'd
mid-game,
kind
grab a
of.
snack, then
I
resume
don't
the
know. I'd rather it
festivities.
be DLC, I think,
Stickers are
because
also available to communicate with others.
if it's just 2 new
It's
maps,
time
then
to party in
it's its
Mario
own
Party
game, really?
Superstars. Launching on the
It's gonna be
Nintendo
another
Switch
lackluster
October
Mario
29th.
Party. I just they
Pre-orders
do this
begin
all the
today
time.
on
The
Nintendo eShop.
freaking Mario Party Top 100 is probably
What did you
did a
think?
similar thing.
Before we show this next trailer,
That's
I'd
kind of
like to say
disappointing,
one thing.
actually. That's
Currently,
gonna be priced
we're
at like
working
30
hard
bucks
on the
then,
latest game in the
at the
Metroid
very
Prime
least, if not
series,
more.
Metroid
If they
Prime
charge
4,
60 for that, come on,
which
they
we
know that's not
previously
right either.
announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Metroid. Okay, it's not Prime. Yo, but it's Metroid. I'm not picky. This is not Prime, but it's still Metroid. 2D Metroid. Okay. Metroid 5. So gosh, I can't process which one's Metroid 5 in my head right now. Okay. Dread. What? That's real? That's some 2013 crap. That's like fanboy theorizing name. I didn't know. I've read that. What? We live in a world where Metroid Dread is actually real. That was the like the exciting Metroid game back in 2012 and 2013. People have been. This is anticipated. This actually, just that name alone. Oh, this looks dope too. This has got to be on the Switch. Well, yeah. What else would it be on 3DS? Dead. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Dude, this looks so dude, absolutely. Samus Returns was so much fun. So they're on a good streak with the 2D stuff. I'm set. I'm good for it. Metroid Dread. No kidding. If you look up images of Metroid Dread, you're going to find so many photoshopped files of people being like, it's the next Metroid game and stuff, of like showing on the 3DS, even backwards on the DS and stuff like that. Like, that's how old it goes.
That was the trailer for the first.
I did not think there was any bearing to that actual name, but I guess people were right. They were working on a Metroid Dread at some point.
Game. As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats
Yeah,
that Samus will
this
encounter.
this is really cool because
Scheduled
it's
to be released on October
it's not
8th.
the usual Metroid enemies we always see. And one thing I say a lot is like, it'd be cool to have a Metroid game without Ridley. It'd be cool to just do a Metroid game without actual Metroids, like branching out from that, but still using those cool gameplay mechanics and understanding like theming. Oh wait.
These
Okay.
familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely on board with the Metroid
Get
stuff.
ready
That's for
to
sure.
get down in the
Just
latest
Dance, best direct
game.
ever. Best direct ever. We have Just Dance, guys. How many Just Dances do we already have on the Switch? 22. Do we have one for 2021 and 2020 and 2019 and 2018? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll turn the direct stream up a bit. Sure.
Hit the dance floor in Just Dance 2022, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Let me know how that is.
The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch.
I have no reaction to
Blast
this.
your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks.
They have a unicorn. That's my reaction.
Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road. Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Cool.
It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
I know a lot of people who'd be excited about a new
Relive
Dragon
the
Ball
story
game.
of Goku
I am
and
not one
other
of
Z
them.
fighters through 4 sagas in this action
The only
RPG.
Dragon Ball game I've played
Say
is
it.
on the
Protect the
GameCube,
Earth from an
to which I found out
invasion by
later
Vegeta
is a
and
very
Nappa.
notoriously bad
Frieza, take a
both
stand
fighting
against
game
the
and
evil
Dragon Ball
Emperor.
game. So
Cell, battle the androids in a fight to the death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome
but this is a common.
Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon
This is
Ball
interesting
Z.
though, because this is still very
Hey, why not help out
overworld-esque.
the locals?
It's not just fighting,
Or collect ingredients for delicious meals.
which to my understanding
You
is
can
not
always
normal
train to
for
acquire
them.
new skills too.
This does feel
There are
like
lots
an
of things to
extension of
keep
the
you
one I
busy.
played actually, because
The
that was
boss
one of the
battle
few
episodes, A
overworld
New
Dragon
Power
Ball Z
Awakens
games that
parts 1 and 2
they
is
made.
also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot,
Huh.
plus a New Power Awakens.
I probably
set
won't play
punches
it,
its
just
way
to be
onto
honest.
Nintendo Switch September 24th.
There's only so many games I can put my money towards, and that's probably not one of
Grab
them.
a golf
This game
club
actually
and get
excites
ready
me.
to tee
I do
off.
this. Everything I see about this game, I'm like, okay, that looks like a blast.
The Mario Golf Super Rush game launches soon.
I'll probably get it
Here's a
when
quick
it goes on
glimpse
sale
into
at some
each of the
point.
modes.
But my
Standard
player
golf.
base is not in demand to
Take
play
your time
anything
to
other
read
than
the
Smash
wind and
Brothers,
terrain
so-
on the
or
greens.
CS:GO. But it looks like a ton of fun. One of the a great thing to
different
record
types of
too.
shots,
Anything
aim for
Mario,
under par.
any kind of party game that's Mario related, is so much fun to record.
Speed golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it.
I
Be
love
the first
that
to get
right
your
there.
ball in the hole.
Adding real time to golf is a
Outpace your rivals with
beautiful
special
idea.
dashes and special
Beautiful
shots.
idea. It's like it's taking a page from Breath of the Wild because there's golfing. Are we talking about the same
Battle
game
golf.
here? Or we talking
You
about
get
something
out over
else?
9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena.
Like, look at that. Taking
Capture 3
the
flags
turn-based
to win.
structure out of golf is like what a
Golf
genius
adventure.
idea. I
Go from rookie
I would
to
love
pro
to give
with
this
your
a
Mii
shot.
character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you.
Oh my gosh.
And here's some news. Free updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters.
That's cool. Free updates. Can't go wrong with that.
The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those
Oh,
shots.
that's the
in
Mario
Golf
Party skin.
Super
That's
Rush,
neat.
swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th.
Speed golf is how actual golf should be
Pre-orders
played.
are available
Definitely.
now on Nintendo
Absolutely.
eShop.
No, Dragon Ball? Yeah, I guess
Ready
it
for the
did
ride
have more
of
of
a
an overworld
lifetime?
aspect of it. Yeah, I don't know
Welcome
why
to
there's
the
delay,
vast
but
and vibrant
I
world of
can't
Monster Hunter.
be bothered to figure it out. Of course, Monster Hunter. This is what I announced.
As a rider in this
Or not what I
RPG
announced, what I
adventure,
predicted.
you'll explore diverse landscapes by
still
riding
never played
a
Monster Hunter.
A
It's
monster
just-
companion.
This looks like a lighter Monster Hunter
Gather
game, though.
materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey.
This is Monster Hunter Light, I think, which actually might be something I'm more into.
But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may
Oh, it's
suddenly
like a
ambush
Dragon Tamer game. It's like
To fight,
it's
you'll
Pokemon.
team up with your
Monster Hunter
Monster
Pokemon.
and use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based
Yeah,
battles.
turn-based battles.
Win,
It literally
and
is
you'll
Monster
be
Hunter
rewarded
Pokemon.
with their materials.
Neat.
which can be forged into new weapons and armor. Hey, is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new
It does look
monster.
like a blast. It's
Incredibly powerful monsters
again
can
just
also
like
hatch from
time
rare
investment.
eggs.
It's
Need
so
more
in
traveling
depth that
buddies?
like
Join up with
it's tough
friends
to
for
get
co-op
started.
multiplayer quests and battles. Buckle up, Ryder.
the only
It's going
I
to be
played a
real
demo
monster
once
of
on
an
the Wii
adventure.
U, and there's just so many dialogue
Monster
or not
Hunter
dialogue.
Stories 2, Wings of Ruin
menu boxes
soars
and stuff like
onto
that. And I was
Nintendo
like, oh my
Switch
gosh,
July
I'm not
9th.
ready for this.
You can
But this
play the
looks like
free
a much
demo
lighter
on June
approach,
25th and carry
and
over your save
maybe
data
even
to
more
the full
interesting.
game.
Not more interesting, more appealing to my needs.
Here's a
Wario.
new game from the head
Hey,
of a
WarioWare.
certain company.
I'm ready for WarioWare. It's been too long since we had
Did you miss me?
WarioWare.
Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario.
I'm so
It's a
down.
finally
Oh, I
ready.
love
A
WarioWare.
brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me.
It still has a little
Time
hint
to
of
do
Italian
this.
in there.
Look at me go. What rats? Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw
I'm
that
so
stick
ready.
thing.
I'm so ready.
Not the bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities.
Orbalon. Orbalon's back.
Wah! I almost forgot some big news.
Is this?
Two
Am I
people
crazy
can
or is this a
play
different
together
actor
at
for
the
Wario? This doesn't
same
sound like
time.
Charles.
So
Right,
play
no.
nice.
Maybe
or
it is.
else.
Maybe they just changed his demeanor.
Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
WarioWare
they really are.
Get Together game
This is a good
launches
one for you,
exclusively
Talon.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
I mean, it's
September
good for me
10th.
too. I like
Pre-orders
WarioWare.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Pokemon Snap and Pikmin, but we got Pokemon Snap already. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends.
Would you
There is also a
point at
two-player
the screen
co-op
or do you
mode,
gyro?
which greatly expands the gameplay.
Every
It's
micro
releasing
game
in the
is
near future,
has the
so
characters
stay
on the
tuned.
screen.
Next,
Dude,
please take
bet
a look
if I
at
do a
this.
Wario run, I'll definitely let you know. Oh, this is a big one. Possible.
As
All
a
right.
high school student
Not as
living in
big as I
Tokyo,
was expecting.
your life is fairly
I wish I
normal.
could have co-hosted. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, all I get to see is your type reactions, and meanwhile I'm just like, "Hey, that's pretty cool."
But that reality
meanwhile,
is
you're like,
upended after you
losing
get
it, probably.
pulled into a different dimension.
although I don't imagine you're losing it over this particular announcement.
Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside.
Okay. I thought it was going to be Japanese high school
Suddenly,
simulator or something
you
like that.
fuse
But
with a
they left the school
mysterious
scene, and
figure,
now I'm a little bit more
gaining
invested.
the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Oh, Shin Megami Tensei. That's a known name,
The
but I
world is now
admittedly don't know enough
transformed
about
into a
it.
sprawling, demon-infested wasteland.
Definitely,
Though friendly
definitely a
demons
name
still
I've
exist
heard
here,
since like the
many
Wii
are
days.
hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based
Oh boy,
system.
nah, they
Finding
lost
their
me.
weak
Oh,
point
it's too
is key.
complicated. It's too
By
complicated.
targeting it,
It's another
the number of
JRPG. I
consecutive
just can't.
actions
I
you can
can't do
perform
it.
in a combo will increase.
It's just too much, man. Seeing all that,
Though
all
demons
that
are
goo,
formidable
gooey
opponents.
on the screen. I'm just like,
You may be able to recruit them via negotiations,
I can't
which
process it.
begin when you open a conversation with them.
Oh, but hey, that's kind of neat. They have a talking thing similar to Undertale. Of course, Undertale was a much more simpler
If a
RPG style game,
negotiation is successful,
which is partially why I
a
liked
demon
it so much.
will become a powerful ally.
Powerful ally.
In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your needs and playstyle.
Yeah, I'm.
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own. What destiny will you choose? Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on
Demon
Nintendo
was
Switch
pretty dope.
November 12th. Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from
I feel like
Atlas.
Shin Megami Tensei doesn't come out super often.
This is the newest
so
game in the series.
there might be a lot of people
Please
really excited
look
about
forward
this
to
one.
future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Danganronpa is a popular one. Still don't have any attachment to it.
Testing.
It's more visual
Check
novel-esque, I
1, 2.
believe.
This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Three games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I only really heard about
Monokuma,
this game
the
because
self-proclaimed school
the Game
headmaster,
Grumps were
has
playing
trapped
it
you
at some
and
point.
other high school students in a game
But-
of literal
So I constantly
life
saw it in
and
my
death.
feed. I never actually watched it,
Unfortunately,
though.
the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mila?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty party.
Sneak attack. Yo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl?
I don't care.
The four-game collection
Not my thing.
Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical
But, you know, it's okay.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
And
later this
Nintendo, you
year.
know, I've seen a
All
lot of
four
Nintendo
games will
Directs over
also
the
be
last 10
individually
years,
available
and
on
it's
Nintendo
like
eShop.
they throw in a lot of stuff I'm not interested in, but every once in a while they got
We
those
hope
snippets.
you're
you
not
know?
afraid of ghosts.
Fatal Frame. I suppose my webcam's cutting out the title cards. I'm sorry about that. I was like, surely there's not going to be any
In this
problem
horror
with this little story.
adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding
Board
the
games and
ethereal
murder.
but deadly Mount Hikami.
Yeah,
believed
like
to be at the
you
center
know,
of many
there's
disappearances.
there's things I'm
Ghosts
invested in
frequent
and
this
things
mountain.
I'm not, and
Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out.
I'm not really into horror games as much.
Face your fears as you
I have
explore
no
a
idea if
variety of
I'm actually
unsettling
easily
locations.
scared by them because I just don't really play them.
This
But
spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives.
But yeah.
New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
I think I've at
These
least heard of
games
Fatal
and
Frame.
DLC are coming soon. Some even today.
Yo, Doom?
Your
I keep
war
forgetting
is
that
not over.
Doom
Raise
works
hell
on the
in
Switch.
first campaign
But does it
expansion for Doom
actually work?
Eternal,
That's
The
my
Ancient
question.
Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain.
I played a lot of the Doom
The fate of
from
the cosmos is in
2016.
your hands.
That one was a lot of fun, but
Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
it did kind of get this like samey feel. Oh, yo, Tony Hawk Pro
Get
Skater.
ramped up for two iconic skateboarding games
I just
fully
got this
remastered
game.
in HD.
On
Skate
Epic.
to
It
era-defining
was.
jams
I
as
got
the
it on
legendary
sale.
Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros.
Now I'm like, would I've rather
Take your
gotten it on the
sessions on the
Switch?
go with all the
But
original
no,
game
probably
modes.
not. I doubt it's
And
cross-platform.
compete locally or online to show off
This
your
game is
tricks
so
against
much
other
fun, though. Oh my
skaters.
gosh.
Drop into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1
Doom
and
is the
2,
ever game.
launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her. The
Marvel.
Strange Brigade.
No, okay.
In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped
that's kinda
dungeons.
neat.
Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless
A
co-op and
puzzle-esque
online
shooter
play.
in a way.
Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade
Yeah, this
launches
looks
on
kinda neat.
Nintendo Switch later today.
I do like the dungeon-esque gameplay that Zelda
It's a
has.
new adventure of cosmic proportions.
Yeah, this is the game
Mario
you
and his
mentioned,
friends
Talon,
will team
earlier.
up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy.
People freaking
Our
love
heroes
the
must
first
stop a
one.
mysterious new evil from plunging the universe
So
into chaos.
good for them that there's a new one. I guess this one's not entirely turn-based though. This one's more real
Rabbid
time.
Rosalina joins them.
But
Wait,
still kind
is she
of.
bored already?
Still
Explore
kind of
planets
turn-based.
filled with
Yeah,
quirky
like look at
residents
that.
and
It's like
even quirkier
Overworld, but then I
secrets.
think once you get into combat is when it turns
And in this
turn-based.
fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield.
I always like it when they
creating new
shake
strategic
up
and chaotic
real-time
possibilities.
with turn-based.
So
I
aim
think
for
it's
victory
a fun area to
with a
explore.
little help from your friends. Wait, who's that? Well, one thing
I'm just not a
certain,
fan of the
this
rabbits
is gonna be
themselves
one heck
as
of a
much,
galactic
but,
adventure.
you know.
Mario plus Rabbids.
I know
Sparks
Tom
of Hope
Peeler,
launches into
he's
space
someone who
or
is a
onto Nintendo Switch next
guilty
year.
connoisseur of rabbit stuff. The Orange Star Nation is under attack. I gotta go. Oh, dude, Advance Wars. No, now I feel bad mocking. Talon, this is your direct. You love Advance Wars. Trent, I think, also loves Advance Wars. This is good news. Good news. Path review. Good news. So far, pretty good direct. A lot of cool things announced. But it's still a tactical game. Yeah. To be fair, the original one was still kind of tactical and had some real-time elements also, but they definitely take it further
memorable
now.
characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the
Um,
commanding officers
I
to
am-
victory.
I am curious. I'm not sure how I feel about this art style, to be honest.
Play the first two Advance Wars campaigns
Because-
in Advance Wars 1+2.
I don't know. The
Reboot
original
Camp.
Advance Wars
Marching
had a
on to
very
Nintendo Switch
cool
this
pixel
holiday.
art style, and when you
Pre-orders
put it in the
begin
3D
today
world, but
on
still keep
Nintendo
it very
eShop.
bare-bone colors and stuff like
How
that,
is
I'm not sure how I
everything?
feel about that.
All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a look.
All right, here we go. Let's hope it's either Zelda or Metroid. Zelda. Is it? If it? I don't care about the expansion packs. It's just an expansion. You don't need to save this for last. It looks like we might have to wait longer before Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. You can play as a Guardian though. Okay, that is pretty dope. I've never played this game. I've never played any Dynasty Warrior or Hyrule Warrior games. I guess I've never felt the compulsion. If I were to play one, I would definitely pick up this one because it uses the world of Breath of the Wild and it has cool characters, stuff like that. But I don't know. Got the motorcycle now. That's neat. I love the motorcycle in Breath of the Wild. Even Link's Awakening, it felt more detailed than that, though. Had more of a...
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles
There's
that
still
took
hope.
place 100 years prior to the events
He might-
of The Legend
he
of
might tag
Zelda Breath
something
of the
on.
Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today.
Oh, Skyward Sword.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
I don't know.
You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using two Joy-Con controllers.
I don't know
for
if I'm ready to
intuitive
pay
motion
$60 for
controls,
this game again.
or by playing in
I actually
handheld
enjoy this game a lot
wielding
more
the
than
sword
most people,
via
but
flicking the stick and button-only
I just
controls.
don't know if there's more
This game
there's
depicts
more
the oldest
hindrances with
era
this
in the
game than
Legend of
just the
Zelda
controls,
series, the story
and
of
I need
how
to
it all
figure
began.
out how they adjust the other things too.
What is
That's the stuff
origin
that
of the
really made
Master
it ripe
Sword?
for a remake. Is that there are some
Why did a woman
some,
named Zelda become the
gameplay
legend for
decisions,
future generations?
progression decisions they made that
These
are really
will all be
infuriating.
unraveled in this game.
That if they were to iron those out, then
We
it
hope
would
you're
be
looking
such a
forward to
good
The
remake.
Legend of Zelda:
But it looks like the
Skyward
only thing they
Sword
really
HD.
worked on was the controls, and I actually kind of liked the controls of Skyward Sword, which I know is crazy.
Next up,
Oh, okay. Game
here's
&
a
Watch
little something
Zelda.
you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda
Yeah,
series.
come on, $60.
This year, the original Legend of
Skyward
Zelda
Sword.
game reaches its 35th anniversary.
This
While
is
we
a cool
don't have
novelty.
any
The Mario
campaigns
one was
or
also
other
cool.
Nintendo Switch games planned,
But ultimately,
we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help
ultimately
mark
is
the occasion
a
and
thing that
reflect
you have in your
fondly on the
household,
earliest
but
days
not
of The
something that
Legend
will
of
give
Zelda.
you much long-term value, I feel.
It will come with the
But I'm
first
also
game in the
not
series,
a
The
video
Legend
game
of Zelda.
collector. I've been trying to
Zelda
actually get
2,
rid
The
of
Adventure
more
of
stuff.
Link.
The only thing I really hold on to.
And the Game Boy version
Oh!
of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Okay, well
game,
this is actually kind of cool. It comes with actual
as
games.
well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring
Okay.
Link as the playable character.
Okay.
So
I
that's
spoke
4
too soon.
games on one system,
That's actually really
from
dope.
longer Legend of Zelda games.
It's got
to
3
the
games
pick up
and a Game
play
& Watch.
Vermin.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda.
That is kind of neat. All right,
interactive
I spoke too
timer
soon. This
themed
actually looks
after
really
Zelda
cool.
2, The
Dude, I
Adventure of
love the
Link.
first Legend of Zelda game too. I still haven't beaten it, but it's one
You
of
can
those
play with
games I
both of them
don't
by
want to
taking
look up,
control
you know?
of Link.
I want to treasure my ignorant bliss with it. There's like
We
a
hope
Zelda
you
2
enjoy
fighting
playing
thing in
this
that. That's
Game &
so
Watch
cool.
system
All right,
whenever and wherever you'd like.
that's actually really cool. Dang, I was pessimistic at first, but it's pretty cool.
All right,
One more
here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. 2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Let's do this. I'm ready. I hope it's a little more than just cinematics, though, to be honest. New world. It's a new world. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm so glad we saw gameplay. I just needed some visual confirmation that there is actually a game here and not just cinematics. 2022. I can wait. That's fine. I can wait that long. I might get delayed, but
So, what did you
know,
think?
Breath
This
of the
time
Wild likes to
around,
get
the
delayed.
setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release,
It's
so
cool.
I hope you'll look forward
I'll
to
wait.
it.
I'll wait. It's gonna be
How
around
was
the.
that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct.
All right,
We are diligently continuing development
that's a
on
solid
number
direct.
of other games we
That
didn't
is a
show
solid
today.
direct.
I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo
Still
Switch.
no Metroid Prime 4.
Thank
I'll
you
see
for
you guys
watching.
next year for when they don't announce Metroid Prime 4 again. Oh, but new Metroid game, you know, you can't be upset. Metroid Dread: The Legend is actually coming out. The Metroid Discord servers that I am in are probably losing their minds right now. But you know, Metroid Prime
Hi,
4
everyone.
still
I'm
in
Doug
development.
Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm here with
Yeah,
Nate
sometimes I let the
Bildorf,
treehouse
who
play a
leads
little
our
bit,
Treehouse team.
but
As you know,
I'm gonna turn
at
down the
Nintendo,
volume just
we're
so I can
all
vent
about
my
creating
thoughts for a second.
experiences that deliver surprises
Yeah,
and
holy moly.
And I
That's an
have to
exciting
say,
one. I'm
I
down.
found myself smiling through
Highlights?
that entire presentation,
Shoot.
thinking about how many unique
The
games will
Breath of
be
the
able
Wild
to
2
surprise
actual gameplay.
everyone in the weeks and months ahead.
Yeah, they gave you a whole nother Metroid game. Yeah. They're still working on Prime 4, so it's all good. It is all good. I definitely, and there's some people who prefer the 2D style Metroid games over the 3D ones, so at least they're happy. And new games in the series affirms that it's alive. So it's good. It's good. But also Prime 4, the game that was announced for 2018 during the 2017 presentation. It just hurts that there's still nothing about it, but that's okay. It happens. Breath of the Wild 2 seeing actual gameplay. It's looking like it's not entirely a new world though, which is, I guess, understandable, but also kind of disappointing because I think so much of my excitement from Breath of the Wild came from exploring the new world. And if the Skylands are the only kind of addition, that's gonna be a little bit more disappointing for me. But it's looking like they're showing a lot of cinematics about the storyline. So if the storyline takes a bigger focus, I'm down for that. I thought Breath of the Wild was lacking in some of the actual legend. Like they could have expanded on it more. I felt they had a couple cutscenes here and there, but not super interesting to me. The ending was lackluster too. And with the game with so much build up to the ending because it's an open world game, that can be disappointing. And that was one of the few actual story elements of the game. So if they were to focus more on the storyline, I feel like I could forgive a little bit of a not more linear experience, but reusing of the world and stuff like that. So that's exciting. Same geographic map, but with culture changes, I guess. But like, you know, exploring the rainforest that's on top of the Red Mountain cliffs and stuff, and flying over the mountain just to find like a vast ocean with fog leading over the top and a huge cliff overhang, or the snowy red mountains that separate the desert from the plains and stuff. Those crazy visually stimulating scenery, like seeing it again is not going to hold the same weight to it, right? Oh, they're actually showing Metroid first, yo. And see how it's changed and evolved. Ideally, yes, but you know, the map is so big, I can't imagine them being able to evolve every corner, and that's what Breath of the Wild had going for it so well, was that every corner was worth exploring, and that's what made it a really good open world game at a time when a lot of us are burnt out on open world games. Development history. I'm actually very curious about this. Let me turn this up again.
2D メトロイドの完全新作メトロイドドレッドをやっと発表できました。
Because Metroid Dread
1986年のメトロイドから始まってメトロイド2、スーパーメトロイド、メトロイドフュージョンと続いてきたシリーズの19年ぶりの最新作、そして最新エピソードになります。メトロイドシリーズはサムス・アランという女性バウンティーハンターの活躍を描いたゲームです。タイトルのメトロイドは生物兵器として軍事利用できる浮遊生命体の名前でいろんなトラブルのきっかけになってきました。シリーズではそのメトロイドと主人公サムスとの奇妙な関係性を綴ってきましたが、今回はそのストーリーの一区切りとなるエピソードです。シリーズファンには一区切りって何やろうと想像しながらプレイしていただきたいですね。ストーリーは重要ですが、決してファンのためだけのゲームではないです。基本は 2D アクションゲームなので、銀が最強の戦士になりきって暴れてもらえれば誰でも楽しんでもらえるはずです。これが初めてのメトロイドという。
It looked good on Returns too, but having it on the Switch really opens it up.
ストーリーがわからないということにはならないでしょう。むしろ
they got
本
re-rendered
作が初
artwork
メト
of
ロイドという
fusion
人
scenes.
だからこその楽しみ方もあるんじゃないでしょうかね。
Alright, later town. Thanks
タイ
for
トルに
watching.
なっているドレッドの意味は恐怖です。無敵のサムス・アランを襲う絶望的な恐怖を表すタイトルです。行ったこともない惑星で一人で行動するサムスに忍び寄る圧倒的な存在というように、今までとは一味違う要素が追加されたメトロイドです。
Yeah, I'm digging the new
実
flavor.
はメトロイドドレッドのアイデアは
I'm ready for a new
10年ほど前
Metroid
に思い
flavor.
ついたんですよ。 ただ当時の技術ではコンセプトをうまく表現できないなと思って、残念ながら諦めました。
Now they're talking
その
about
後
the
も
Dread
再
thing.
チャレンジのチャンスはあったんですが、イメージ通りのゲームにまとめられそうにないなと思ってまた諦めることになりました。正直この企画を諦めることになるかなと思ってたんですが、 3DS のサムスリターンズを共同開発したマーキュリースティームエンターテインメントがすごく優秀なチームだったんです。技術力は高いしセンスもいいし、なんといってもメトロイドというゲーム
So I guess they're making it with them again.
なかったんですね。この最高のパートナーと
That's awesome. Because they did a great job with
必ず
Samus
完成する
Returns.
と確信しました。そして15年前に思い描いた以上のメトロイドドレッドがこうやって完成しました。
I'm hyped. I'm
今
so
回
excited.
登場するエミーを一言で言うとめっちゃ恐ろしい敵ですね。実は銀河連邦所有の調査ロボットなんです。特定のゾーン
glad I
内
started
を
watching
動
the
くサムスが
Treehouse.
立てる物音を感知して近づ
So
く。
otherwise, I would have not seen this for a while.
視覚センサーで見られてしまうと捕まえるために高速で追いかけてきます。
It's taken some of that horror aspects that Fusion
一
has.
切効きません。しかも捕まるとほぼ即死。これは厳しいですね。サムスはそんな恐怖と戦いながらミッションを遂行しなければならないんですね。今回のサムスは一段と大変ですね。サムスにとってものすごく不利な状況なんですが、検知範囲内であっても音を立てなければエミーは気づきません。物陰に隠れて見られないようにもできます。そして対抗手段の代表格がサムスがエミーから見えなくなるファントムクロークという高額迷彩。
The only thing
これの使い方が
that
の進行を
I'm relatively not feeling from what I see is doesn't seem like there's a lot of variety in, not a lot of visual variety. There's one that's green. It's probably doing color-coded difficulty
全
essentially.
体のゲームデザインが
for
ち
specific
ゃったんじゃ
enemies.
ないかなと思われたかもしれません。でもそこはご安心ください。従来通りのゲーム性に磨きをかけてアクションや探索要素の強化や工夫はバッチリです。
Flip, dude. I'm so
サム
excited.
スリターンズのアクションを洗練させてフリーエイムやメレーカウンターなどを扱いやすくしました。
There's that melee aspect to it
基
too.
本アクションとして
Samus
ス
Returns
ライデ
had
ィ
so
ングっ
many
ていうのを
good
追加したの
polish
で
to it.
アクション面はかなりの充実ぶりですのでゲーム体験はより快適になっています。
I'm excited. I'm so
当
excited.
然メトロイドを遊んだことのない方もいらっしゃると思いますので、最後にメトロイドの探索要素について簡単に触れておきますね。メトロイドは探索型のアクションゲームです。パワーアップアビリティを取得するとサムスのアクションがどんどん増える。
More moves. Okay.
それらのアクションでサムスの行動範囲が広がっていくという仕組みです。これまでになかったパワーアップアビリティも当然追加しています。特定の壁や天井につかまって移動できるスパイダーマグネットなどはその一例です。他にもいろいろありますのでお楽しみに。いろいろなアビリティを使う自由度の高い探索は
Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary in terms of
よりダイナミ
exploration.
ックになった快適なアクションによる自由な探索と自分が追われる
The
ことになっ
backgrounds
て
are
行動す
very
る恐怖という
though.
2種類の刺激が融合したメトロイドドレッドはシリーズ経験のあるなしにかかわらず楽しんでいただけます。
The suit reminds me a lot of Corruption suit, but like
ツリーハウスライブで紹介
power
します。
version of it. You know,
ダ
it's very
ンよ
light.
ろしく。
Man, I think they're actually gonna play it now. Let me just try to hear if they say the release date again, because I didn't pay attention, unfortunately, the first time.
Thanks, Sakamoto-san. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I am super excited about this next segment where we're going to delve into an early work-in-progress version of Metroid Dread, show some of Samus's new moves in action, and also, I think, get to a little bit of the way the game develops this suspense and tension that gives the game its title. So I'm joined by Audrey and Teresa from Nintendo Treehouse, and Teresa's going to take us into the depths of
All right,
Planet
well,
ZDR.
I'm not gonna watch the Treehouse
Let's take a deep
live, at
dive
least.
into the very beginning of the game.
Gosh, but
So
it is
we're gonna
Metroid.
backtrack
I don't
just
want
a
to look
little
away.
bit to show Samus's free movement here.
It's like made too. Why didn't I see that release date? I'll have to look it up.
Like,
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching on the VOD. I'll probably be doing a developed discussion video for this channel a little bit later, where I just talk about my entire thoughts in a more developed way. And of course, I can talk more about Metroid there. But if you'd like to see that or any of the other content that I'm working on, feel free to subscribe. And
a lot of the
yeah,
area
I'll see you
around
guys
as you
in the
use
next
it.
one. Okay. So long, guys.
Also has
So
the
long,
tracking
so long,
system that,
Bowser.
when
So
it's,
long,
targeting
Bowser,
an enemy,
as Mario
it'll
says.
make that
You know.
I'll take a
Or
moment to say,
bye bye.
as
You know,
Nate and
as
Sakamoto-san
Mario
already
saying.
mentioned,